Hi, my name is Mansoor, and I'm going to attempt to demonstrate the installation of Drush, or the Drupal shell, which is used from the command line to install Drupal as well as upgrade modules and control your Drupal installation. Drupal is a content management system, and I'll demonstrate the installation of Drupal after installing Drush. So for this demo, I'm going to be using a virtual machine that's running Linux CentOS. So I have that saved here in my profile. If you want to see what that looks like, it just got an IP address, a local IP address 192.168.2.52, and we're going to connect with the root user. Let's go ahead and do that. Since this is the first time I'm connecting from this machine, it's asking me if it wants to save the public key to the local database, and we're going to go ahead and say yes. Enter the password. So for the demo purposes, I'm going to use a folder called demo. We're in the path of /root/demo, and let's go back to the slide there. If you Google Drush, you'll see that it comes up with the drupal.org/project/drush webpage. And if you go to that webpage, there's a link to download the tarball, tar.gz file. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna copy the address for that tar file and just download it. So you can see here it's a 228 kilobyte tar file. We're gonna just unzip it. tar xzf. Now we have a folder called Drush inside this demo folder. So let's go there. And it's got a bunch of files in here, a bat file, a shell file, and PHP file and such. If we look into this README file, I actually have it on the presentation. It says untar the tarball into a folder outside your website. We've done that. And make the command executable. We don't need to do that. To ease the use of Drush, create a link to the directory that is in the path. So ln-s/path to Drush. So let's do that. So ln/s/ and the path was root demo drush and drush again, and a file in my path is /user/bin/drush, and that's pretty much it. To see if this works, we're gonna go back here. I'm in a folder now that actually, let's go into the root folder. So I'm in /root, and let's see if we can run Drush. And sure enough, it runs and gives you a whole bunch of command options and such. And as you can see, it was that simple. Just download the tarball, put it in a folder, and link that folder to something in your path. Now for something interesting, let's go to the var www folder, and here I want to download Drupal. First I want to delete that Drupal that's in there already. rm-rf Drupal 6.2. So now we can see there is no Drupal folder in here, and let's download Drupal. Drush space DL space Drupal should do the trick. Alright, so now if we go here, we have a folder called Drupal, and it was just created. we have another folder in here called Drush example, and in my Apache config I have configured Drush example.local to point to this folder, and I'll demonstrate that in just a second. So first let's go into Drush example, and let me show you the contents in here. I have a test directory and Google Chrome. Let's see what this looks like. Drush example.local. As you can see, we have the same test directory, and just to prove it to you, I'm going to touch a.txt. So now we should have there we go, text file which we just created and a test directory. So this is the folder that points to that. This is the web page that points to that folder. And now what I'm going to do is move Drush example to Drush and move Drupal to Drush example. So let's go back here and refresh the page, and there we go, Drupal installation. And let's click on install Drupal in English. A bunch of error messages here. What it's asking us to do is just go into Drush example. I actually have this saved, so I'm just going to actually let's do it manually. Sites default, make it writable, and make a folder called files and make that writable. One other thing we're going to need for this is an actual database. So I have phpMyAdmin running on this server. Going to log in here, and all we need to do here is just create a new database. So I'm going to just call it Drush example, and let's see, it says here the database Drush example has been created. Go in here and just refresh this. Alright, database was Drush example. Username is going to go with the root, and hit save and continue. It's installing Drupal. It says all the changes have been made, and you can go ahead and fill out this information like site name, site email address, password, clean URLs and stuff, and you're pretty much good to go. Thank you for watching, and be sure to check out my website, which is posted in the show notes and information. Thank you.